In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smiling. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Good morning to the DMV and the rest of the world. This is your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka what's going on? Good morning, guys. It's Tall Tale Thursdays, and as you know, this is the day that we tell the stories, believe it or not, or we share events or just anything. And today I want to talk about children telling the truth. Children are some of the most honest creatures. But before I get into today's show, I would like to thank the people that's banging and hanging with me today. First of all, my super producer, Molly Moss, Molly Moss Boss. I always call him Molly Moss. He used the C Moss Boss. That's what it is. Molly, the C Moss Boss. He's in the back doing the stuff that he do, making it do what it do, y'all. And then my favorite mentalist is with me today. My girl, Blue Phoenix. Good morning, Phoenix. She's here.
Great day, everyone. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday, honey bunny. Happy Thursday. How was your evening? How was your yesterday?
Yesterday was good. What I do? Oh, I forgot that quick. I helped my mom. She's, trying to, I guess, get new furniture and straighten up her apartment and everything. So I helped her to get her furniture out. We had to take it to the dump. Her complex, the apartment she lives in, they don't, do bulk trash without charging you. So we had to, yeah, I know. That's the first time I heard that. So we had to rent a U-Haul. And then they told us that we couldn't use the elevator to move furniture until 2 o'clock because someone else was moving. And I'm like, okay, I get that, but there are 3 different elevators. But they didn't want, to hold up the elevators, I guess. So by the time we were able to load up after 2 and we got ready, I was getting ready to go to the dump was closed.
Oh,
because it closed at 2 o'clock. I was like, you know what?
So what did y'all end up doing?
I had to extend the rental for today, and I have to when I get off here, I'm gonna go take it to the dump.
Okay.
And take the U-Haul back. I was like, you know what? Oh, speaking of tall tales, I'm gonna let you go ahead and I'm gonna tell you my story because something happened yesterday that I couldn't believe.
Oh my gosh. No, don't do tell. This is good.
So it's weird. We were moving this table, it was a glass table. We took the top off and laid it on the dolly. I mean, on the thing, on the whatever it is, the dolly. And then we had the legs. My brother was carrying it. Well, my sister laid the table down, and so I was like, okay, well, I have to lift it up because I can't get through this door. I fit it up. I move it so I can place it down on the floor. So I'm thinking I'm placing it gently. It slips out my hand. And it was just enough room from the floor to the bottom of the thing to shatter the entire glass table.
Oh.
So it broke in my hand. I had glass all in my hand. And I didn't know I was bleeding because I didn't know I had, I just dusted it off because it didn't look like it went into my hand. It was just a handful of glass. But that glass shattered so much, it went all over the lobby, halfway over the lobby.
Oh,
And so
wow.
we get to cleaning up. Me and my sister. The next thing I know, I'm seeing blood. My hand bleed. And then we clean it up, and I, getting stuff. I look, a big chunk of that glass went into my pocket. That's the part of it that shocked me. My pockets weren't open. I had on sweatpants. Now you know how hard it is to get stuff into sweatpants. It was a big chunk of glass sitting in my pocket, and I was like, "How the heck did that get? How did that get in there?"
That could have been a lot worse. Did you get any glass splints in your hand or anything like
No,
that?
they were little. They were little, the pieces that were in it, but I did cut my fingers up, and I have one on the palm of my hand. Surprisingly, because that's where all the glass was, on the palm of my hand. But my fingers are sliced up, but they weren't too bad where I didn't have to go to the hospital.
Well, that's good, because girl, you light skinned it. You're gonna be bruised up for a little bit.
Man.
Hey Angela, hey Slicky, hey Lee, grand rising to your people. You know how y'all light skinned people bruise very easily.
Well, no,
So,
our bruises can be seen. Y'all bruise easy too. We just can't see it.
who's y'all?
You. And
My
you're not even
bruises
dark.
come up.
I was about to say,
They
you're not
do.
even that dark either. And people believe that darker skinned people don't bruise. I can spot a bruise on anybody. I don't care if you're purple or if you're albino. I can spot a bruise anyway.
That's crazy. The skin, the bruising has nothing to do with the pigmentation.
Mm-mm.
It has something to do with the damaging of the tissue underneath and the blood. You know, they don't got nothing to do with the color people.
Yeah.
So every color can bruise up very easily. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You just can see it on us a lot quicker.
Man,
looking like I done got ran over by a car, and all I did was bump my leg in the sun.
tire track like she done got ran
Right.
up. So, and that's evidence. I mean, when you get grabbed or get whooped with a switch or a belt, I walked up really quick.
Man, I'm telling you.
Like, oh, child abuse, 1-900 child abuse.
No, I only got tapped one time, but it looked like I got beat the crap out of it.
You can tell when something is going on. Well, yesterday we had a good time. We had a blast yesterday at Electric Palm in Woodbridge, where we do the Rift the Mic contest. Well, is it a contest? I don't know. Well, but at the end, you win a 5-minute set at the Electric Palm. That's in Woodbridge, Virginia. You sign up. It's every other Wednesday, and comedians sign up. And how that works, you have a box of names, and then you have a box of topics. You pick the name and the comedian out of the box. So you don't know what comedian is going to get what topic.
Oh, that's cool.
And you are timed to see how funny you can make it. It was funny. And I want to say to my girl, Michelle Pucciarelli, when she do stuff like that, she is awesome. When she ain't got to think about really stuff or like off the cuff, she comes with it, witty banner, and the shit is actually funny when they giving her a topic and she got to try to make it funny. That's funny. Seeing her perform, she do that so, and she act like she's not nervous. She get up there and she do it, and I was like, wow, I want to see that Michelle every time she performs. So she
doesn't have a chance to overthink. So
is that what it is?
Probably. When you know you're set, you kind of overthink it. You want to make sure it's funny, but when someone throws you out there, you have no choice but to go off of like what's up, first pops in your mind. And it usually it's funny.
Yes. And she be having us roll. And Lee do well with it too. Lee is funny. Lee, I mean, it's like boom, boom, boom. It's sort of like improv, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, basically that is what it is. Because you can't predict what's going to happen. So it is improv. And what
Bit.
was your topic?
Oh my gosh, we had different topics. The one topic that I laughed about was hair removal. And I got an actual story. I told them the actual joke about when I put the nair on my Mizawagi.
Oh my goodness.
And it was like, oh my gosh. So it was hair removal, going to SeaWorld. And it was one more. I can't think of it. And it was funny. So you tell them the story and then you make it funny, and then you got Chavez or Shevitz. I call him Chavez. Shevitz Switzer and Dwayne White. They're doing a commentary of it. And it's funny, it was like your next topic if you choose so. And then they just look and then they watch us cut up and then they add jokes in, they help the comedians out. If it's not funny, then they're sticking them, they're roasting them. If it's not funny, they're roasting you right then and there.
Oh wow.
You gotta come out with us one time when we do the electric prom in Woodbridge. That's all I gotta say. Who won is this girl, this Asian girl. She's a military girl. I forgot her name, but some girl won. And it wasn't me, Leo, Michelle. It was like 20 people there.
Oh wow.
So, but I've won before. So I'm proud of that. Pat myself on the back. A newbie going out there and won before because I just was cutting up.
Yeah.
And I didn't pull out any props.
Okay.
I might have won if I would have bought some props. But because I did it propless, but it was still fun. It was still good. The set was still good.
That's good. It's all about fun. I think people forget that in any career, any business you do, you have to remember to have fun. And comedy, you have to have fun. It's comedy. You can't be serious in comedy. I mean, you can be, but comedy is a release, so you should have fun.
Yeah. That's where you work out your frustrations and stuff. Where you get on the stage and you drop it and you leave it there and you can like woosah. So it can and it is to me really good therapy. Everybody know I talk a lot. I like to run my mouth. That's therapy for me as well. People have therapy in different ways.
Yeah.
Some people like music. They play music for their therapy. I love music too. Some people like to cook for their therapy. There's a lot of different things going on. But today is Tall Tale Thursday, and that's where we get into these conversations and tell these stories about stuff you're not going to believe, or maybe you're going to believe it. But I thought I would try to focus in and hone in on children. Our kids are so brutally honest with us. But as adults, we don't listen. Sometimes we don't hear them. But they could be brutally honest. Watch this video that I found. It's funny to me.
I'm sweating. What? I'm sweating. Where at? On my butt crack and my balls and everywhere.
Oh, butt crack in your balls.
I'm sweating.
What?
I'm sweating.
Where at?
On my butt crack and my balls.
I wonder how old he is. He got to be at least 3 or 4 or 5.
He said he's sweating on his butt crack and his balls everywhere. It must have been hot for that baby.
Then he in the coffee. Those coffees hold heat. He is hot.
Yes, he would. Yes, they do. A true story about a kid. Again, I use my tie as own because that's the most kid that I have experience with is my own child. He was in the car. I had a Mercury Marquis Bro-Arm edition. He had a car seat like that. My son knew how to get in and out the car seat before I knew that he know how to get in and out himself. So, my crazy butt, I'm driving down Central Avenue. I think we was going to see my grandmother. Central Avenue. We were at the light right there where Hampton Mall is and Bright Sea Road. So this officer, he's looking at me and I'm looking at him. He's smiling, Weezy. He's smiling. He waving. And I'm waving back. I'm like, oh, I got one. Thinking he was cute. And I was like, oh, shucks. And he just looking at me smiling and he waving. And I'm like, I waving back, hey, how you doing? So when I take off, a few feet off, he pulls me over, right? So here I go, looking all trying to be all cute, you know. He came up to the car. So how you doing, officer? He's smiling and laughing. He said, how you doing? I said, I'm fine. He said, you know why I pulled you over? And I'm like, no, why? He said, look at the back. And when I look behind me, my son standing up at the window. He was waving at Tyree. That man wasn't waving at me. He gave me a water and he just laughed because he thought Tyree was so comical. Tyree waving at the officer, pointing, doing all this crap. And I look back and Tyree standing behind me like, I said, what the hell? Because I put him in the car seat on the passenger side in the back. So if I turn around, I can look at him and see him. I said, oh my gosh, I am so sorry. He said, I'm going to let you off with a warning this time because of your son. I was like, that damn Tyree. When the heat was coming up, everybody was being like, that damn Tyree. And he was like, what? I was like, boy, get your butt in that car seat. Don't you take that buckle off until I take it off. And I'm thinking I'm about to get picked up. And I was about to get a ticket. Tyree wasn't calling for no
You were about to get picked up. Shoot. You sure was about to be booked. Picked up, put right in the damn police car.
Good morning, Island.
You sure was.
And right in the police car. And he put me, you know why I stopped? I'm like this. Yeah.
But you know, I think all kids, when they get to a certain age, learn how to take that strap off. And I know I will always see mine in my rear view because, like, I would check on them sometimes. And next thing you know, you see the back of their head. How the heck did you get out the car seat?
I thought I was checking on mine. I wasn't checking enough. I was too busy looking at the police, looking at me. Oh, I was looking at me. And he had the nerve to wait. Why didn't he point to the back seat, tell me, look behind
Right.
me?
Well, he probably just wanted to make sure you got, too, you know, they have to use their lights to protect you because people might not let you get over. So he probably just looking out for you. He gave you that warning. I knew what he was doing.
Yeah, you knew what he was doing. I didn't know what he was doing. I thought he was waving at me. I thought I was a piece of resistance. But everywhere I go with my child, they would say about, oh, how cute he looked, how adorable. I'm like, wow. If I was smart, I should have used my son to pick up men. But I wasn't that savvy back then. Didn't know no better. All I knew was like, Mom, I take care of Mom, but thinking about men like that. But my son was.
Oh, who's that?
Good morning. Wait a minute. Good morning, Mr. Darnell. We're talking about Tall Tale Thursday and the stuff that kids do, how they tell the truth about things.
I'm glad we're on Tall Tale Thursdays because from what I've been getting lately, it's a bunch of tall tales from a bunch of short people.
Oh, okay. Well, did you hear the video that we was watching about how the boy said he was hot, his butt crack and his balls were sweating?
His what was what?
His butt crack and his balls were sweating.
Where was he at?
In his car seat.
In the car seat.
He said he was hot.
Oh, yeah, I don't blame him because I remember being in the car seat and my balls were sweating.
But did you tell your mom?
No, I was older. I was in some cheap ass car. I was like, my balls sweating.
Wait a minute, what you doing in the car seat as an older person?
Well, I wasn't. It was their car seat. It wasn't. I wasn't in the car seat. It was the car seat itself. The car seat, not a car seat. The car seat.
Oh, okay, okay.
It was made of. It was made of vinyl.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it was a back in the day car. So it sounds like you opening a fresh pamper when you get up off of it.
Oh no, not the Velcro.
Yes. Yes. But vinyl do something else. Vinyl actually do stick, and then it like
and it cuts you. Vinyl will cut too.
Yeah, vinyl cuts. Yeah.
Because I done settled.
Yeah, like leather in the summertime.
Yeah, I mean, if you sit on the car and then the seat be busted or there be a crack in the seat, and you sit there, you try to get in and out, you got some shorts on, but don't nothing hurt about a cracked toilet seat. Has anybody
Oh
asked
my
ever been pinched
God.
or the motherfucking cracked toilet seat? You ain't know no cracks in there, and you sit down on that bitch, and someone's like, pap, ah, you like, yo, I'm bleeding.
Hey,
You
yo,
talking
no
about a
crack.
bruise.
You talking about a cracked toilet seat?
You ain't never sat on a cracked toilet.
I'm from the hood.
So that means yes.
Thank you. Hello.
Yeah. And my butt, it don't pinch my butt because my butt, don't laugh. I ain't got no butt. My butt go in that circle.
How about this one? Even better. We had a cracked. We had a cracked toilet seat. We had to. My grandmother used to tell people, "You want to use the one upstairs."
And then my grandparents used to put the duct tape around the toilet seat. Or then they had the vinyl toilet seat. They had the holes in. I'm like, you gotta get rid of that.
OMG. Those were terrible too. Those will cut you up. Alan said that sweaty balls are like titties.
Sweaty balls are like
Like
what?
sweaty titties.
I don't know. I don't have titties.
You know, titties.
No, he
That's
was
why I want to
comparing
put
it.
powder. Do y'all put powder on y'all balls to keep it from sweat? Do y'all take it, go pop, 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 like that?
Hold on. Time's out. I'm on the bus. Did we just drive to the cones? Like the street blocked off, and we just drove straight to a block. Okay. Only this. I travel a lot, and I've been a few places. And I swear, sometimes DC is the most backwardest place I've ever fucking been.
DC.
Yes, it's backwards as fuck.
It's a lot of places. I don't think it's the times. They changed. A lot of stuff changed. When we was growing up, we didn't see the back. But these are not the times. Look, yesterday prices on today's prices. They say yesterday prices on today.
Yes,
You know.
you're right about that because, like, you know how I watched this. I watched a grown man though. I watched a man jack the car up and then try to loosen the lug nuts. Now, I wasn't in D.C. I was somewhere else just to prove your point. To prove to you, right, you're right. I had to forget because I'm here and I see it backwards.
Even I know how to change a tire. You gonna look? He tried to take the lug. The tire just rolling and he twisted. How did that end up happening? You know, when the kids are both, Weezy told them the story about the broad daylight. What they was trying to do in broad daylight, Weezy.
Weezy, what was they doing in broad daylight, the kids?
Where she at?
Oh, she might have taken a PR break.
Oh, she might get back into the tall tale.
Hey, you know what else?
Oh, you said who was doing what in broad daylight?
Yeah.
Nah. Go ahead.
Oh, the kids. They was trying to steal a car, steal my ex's car in broad daylight. They ride down the street, stopping by like they in the middle of the street in the car. I had the hazard lights on, and but I had my door locked. So I guess they figured because I had my hazard lights on, I left my door unlocked. They over there trying to get in the car. So I come outside. I'm like, hey, what the hell y'all doing? And they run. And then they see another one. The other dude saw another one try to get in their car. And so I get to yelling and they go take off. I'm like, y'all some slow. Why are you trying to steal cars in broad daylight? That don't make sense.
It does. It does. The thing is that, like, there's no more positive, there's no more promotion of activities and things to do, right? We used to get up, go to the boys' club. We used to get up and play. We used to create and make, right? The problem is that nobody's encouraging, and I don't want to hear about, and I'm not going to say the mothers, the fathers, I'm not putting on nobody but all of us. And I'm going to put it on the city, because we start getting too cute as residents in certain cities and stuff, and acting like we don't need the programs for our children. Right?
That's true.
So they did away with the program. We start getting all censored, all that. big self entitlement, like little Johnny and little Marie too good to go to the church. Oh, we start studying new religions, but they still too good to go to the church to be overseen by somebody positive. I don't. I'm Presbyterian. I don't send my kids to the Catholic church. But you live in the Catholic environment. The Catholic church got food, fun, and activities for your children, but you want them to sit in the house while you at work.
That's right. Honestly, and you know, Mary Berry, they could say what he want. He was serious about these summer youth programs because he gave the youth something to do. Now those programs don't exist like that no more. And what are the youth doing? They wilding out in the damn streets. Well, in the last 12 hours, there was 8 stabbings and shootings.
They took them away when me, you, and Weezy showed up with our kids, but nobody else.
That's right. After Tyree, after my son, I don't remember. We had Vacation Bible School. Look, in every church on the corner had a summer thing.
Yeah,
you would go get some free cookies and juice and snacks. And if you learn the scriptures, you get candy.
I'm glad I grew up amongst people and grew up amongst us.
We had stuff to do. We had the bookmobile, the skate station. There was a daggone bus with roller skates that come around at the rec.
That's true, Molly.
It was real because you could have been. I played outside with Jehovah's Witness, people that was Muslim, like Muslim, Sunni, or Hanif, whichever Muslim, whatever they study. And we always have, and sometimes we were somewhere. Let's say we might have to go up to Rehoboth Baptist Church. Why? Because all our parents were.
Right.
So now Rehoboth Baptist Church is a safe haven. It wasn't nothing about that other shit they talk about right now, right? Since it's Tall Tale Thursday, we're gonna do it. People have been creating some of the most heinous bull crap entails to act like they don't want to just operate the way they should or to play rich. That has been the biggest lie over the last 15, however long Facebook started. When Facebook started letting you put pictures up, that has been the biggest lie. I'm rich. I have more than what I have.
Right.
I'm looking at people go to, you ain't rich if you at the beach. And I'm looking at people go to the beach, right? For 2 days.
I'm stupid. Let me read these comments real quick. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so Molly said Grand Rising. Lee said good morning. I think we said Slicky said here I is. What it do? Hey Slicky. A Dix the coach said hey y'all. Lee said hello. Lee also said correct. Black and purple. Oh, he blue and purple. I think he was talking about the bruises.
The bruise. The dark skinned people bruise too.
Slicky asked who won the competition, but you told him with grace. Lee said she was awesome and thank you and you are hilarious. Lee said it was therapy for him. Slicky said he liked your funny, Reese. A Dick said she'll be right back. Alan said blessings, queen. Mark said Tyree was calling for help. Oh, he was trying to get away from you in that car.
My baby loved me back then.
Hey,
my son.
Somebody just said, "I'll be right back." They actually text. Actually type, we gonna get them when they bring their ass
back. Alan laughed at that. Slicky said, "Tyree, a smart kid." Lee said, "You're right, kid. This 8-year-old stole a car and got arrested for taking the police on the highway. What a high-speed chase! Wow.
I saw that when that little boy was gone.
Oh, but ain't nobody whoop him.
I don't know, but he probably
would have had all types of belts on his ass.
Man, he did probably still been getting a whooping.
He said he had to because the father was drunk. He said he had to drive because his daddy was drunk.
Wow.
The father was passed out. The baby was the only one that wasn't drunk.
And so that's at least said parents wasn't listening to us. He wanted to go somewhere. Slicky said, wow, a bubble bus, Reese. Alex said he sounded like he on spaceship. Oh, he talking about Jamal. Jamal, you sound like you on a spaceship. Then he said sweaty balls.
I am. It's called the Metro Bus.
No, for real. He said sweaty balls are like sweaty titties. Lee said, hell, his balls got stuck on that plastic. He said, Alan said, when your balls stick to your leg, it's wash time. Lee
It's
said
hard.
bald or dick titties. You know what? Alan said people are weird nowadays. See, boo, I was not. Slicky said bag of rocks, and some said Alan said at least they waited to nighttime. Oh, to steal cars. Yeah, they just be doing all types of ridiculous stuff
Yeah.
now.
At least your car, right? At least your car was stolen. Like, okay,
In
so
broad daylight, that's
Michelle,
nerve.
Michelle told me she came out to her car missing. She's like, I parked my car, walked out the door, it was missing. They stole her car at night.
If you're gonna do something, do it where people can't see. You're gonna do it out in broad daylight, when you can be recognized.
Right. These not criminals. These are idiots.
Right.
Like,
Dumb ways to die because somebody could have got you behind.
Exactly. Like another tall tale.
Another tall tale. What Molly saying, Weezy?
Oh yeah, let me hurry up and finish. Lee said Grand Theft Auto. Molly said people back in the day looked out for them kids. Now those kids became adults and forgot about the kids that come behind them. They just play to blame it. Yep. Lee said, I'll be right back. You know what? Slicky said, so true. Lee has a doctor's appointment. Alan said, our kids don't want to be in no program. Social media is raising our kids, sad to say.
Time's out.
No, but they do.
Right, whoa. I want to stop right there. That person said what?
Our kids don't want to be in no program.
Right there. Our kids don't want to. Shut the F up with that BS. See, your kids don't want to do it because you're not running their life. A child don't have a fucking choice. The only choice they got is two. In and out. That's breathing. Other than that, is how we run it. And that's the problem. We ain't running. See, when she said, and there's nothing against her, but that's the problem. That mindset, that energy. The kids don't want to. Fuck them kids, what they don't want to do. You taking your ass up to the church until I get off work, and you will act correct.
But then too, but they have to. The program's not there either. So even if you do make them go, but I get what you're saying. And he said, our kids are more advanced than we was, but unlike us, they lack common sense. Their phone are their friends, not a device. I don't think they're more advanced than we are. I think they learn things faster than we are because of the technological advances. We had our advancements and we learned hands-on.
But let me tell you something, Weezy. You can't say that because when we, like you said, we learn hands-on and we remember numbers and stuff like that. These kids' minds are not, they forget as soon as they leave the room. Their mind is flighty because they're not using it like we did. When I was at McDonald's, I kid you not, the damn computer broke down and the girl couldn't tell me how much change to get back. Right. And I was like, get out of here. The computer didn't tell her the thing. And I told her how much it was. And the manager came up and said, she's right. And the girl's like, oh. I said,
because they're not being taught either. Because I teach my children how to count money. I teach my children how to read an analog clock.
I mean, with teenagers can't count money. You don't need to be on the cash register.
They don't even know how. They barely know how to write the damn name right. Because they're not being taught, and it's not just the school; it's the parents. But we learn, and it's a whole different now.
These kids think money is cash app.
Yeah, they don't have to count change. Cash app counted for them.
You remember how many people numbers you knew in your mind by heart?
Exactly. Man, I still know all these numbers.
Wrote 10 off the top. You knew grandma's number. Mm-hmm. You knew your best friend's number. Yep. Mama's work number at work. Your aunts and uncles.
But see, that was mandatory. I make my it depends on us. I make my children learn numbers. You need to know how, your phone numbers. You need to know how to get home. If you're lost somewhere, if you can get to a metro station, you can get home. I teach them different ways, but you have to teach them. We can't say it's on other people. But we as parents are not doing our job. Yeah, the community is supposed to be a community, yes. But we still have a responsibility to do our job.
You know what we do? We put it in that phone and we depend on that device to keep our memory when we need to put it up here because this device can break at any time.
Yep.
But what you gonna do?
You be lost.
The phone numbers, the device broke. You be like, oh damn, I can't call my mama. Oh damn, I forget. Oh, I don't know the number. I don't know the number by heart.
Nope.
What you gonna do? What you gonna?
You gonna cry because they don't know. My children, I make sure they know my number, their father's number, their grandmother's number. At least one of them if they can't remember both. But they know how to get to everybody's house. If you can't remember numbers, you know how to get to people's house.
But what you gotta call for help if you out there
You call for
And
help. You call. They
911.
know numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You
But the
got to know
bottom
some
line is
numbers.
this shit, we do got to get back to letting them use their mind,
Yeah.
because we was able to remember so much because we used our mind. We were the computers.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
We
so
made the computers.
exactly. So you got those. You got now they're coming up. They're a little more tech. I would say that the children today are more tech savvy
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
because they come into it and into once they come into it, the first thing you got a 3-4 month old holding a phone,
Right.
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Just to occupy their time, which is their new rattle.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
know what I'm
true.
saying?
That
And
is true.
so we got to look at what was once there to what is there today, and then look at how it affects the mind. 222, right? And so that's the part we care, but overall there is no big care for the mind and in correlation to the body
Okay,
and
so let me
doing.
take it back to us. So we would go outside, we would go play, or we would sit in front of the television, right? Once TV got really good. That's the same thing as the parents putting the kids in front of the tablets and the phones. The only difference is we actually wanted to go outside. But it's the same thing. Our parents, if they have to work or they have to do something, they need a quote unquote babysitter. The tablets and the phone have become the babysitter. Our babysitter was being outside, and you can't come in this house. If you come in the house, you staying in the house.
Well,
You
we
know,
did actually have babysitters though.
yeah, we did. Some of us,
We actually had a human.
some of us.
Let me read a comment. Pam said, "No pay phones to make calls from. If you lose your phone nowadays, you have to remember numbers, where you going, and where you gonna call from. Okay,
Hmm.
that's what she said. Ain't no pay phones. You lose your phone or the phone messed up. Wait, you right. Who you gonna call at the pay? Ain't no pay phone. You
No.
have to ask a
Well, here's the
stranger.
thing.
Can I
Here's the
Right,
use your
thing.
Molly.
phone?
But here's the thing. What do you do? Because sometimes you may not have to. You may not. Here's the thing. We got to tell them. Go to a fire department.
Yeah.
Go
Or police
to a
station.
hospital or police station. Right.
Hmm.
Go somewhere where you'll have access. See, the thing is, we bring like our generation got so on some funky fuck shit with the fuck the police and all of those nut shit. Nah, no understanding. You're gonna need their help on some regular shit one day. You're gonna
You
need
right.
their
That's
help.
true. That's
And
true.
so what we should have been showing them is the thing. I tell mine all the time, don't be afraid. I got friends that are police officers, and I get information from them on what to and what not to do if in case of an emergency for me in these streets, right? And so, or being outside, so I relate that to my children, right? Or however it may go. But we definitely got to put it in place to say, hey, here's here's here, because we knew resources, right?
Yes,
The
we did.
the resources have been stripped and put into a compact device, right? So if that device is down, the only thing they know is that they have no access to resources. But they need to know how that planet Earth is a resource itself and
Hmm.
how to utilize your environment and your surroundings, right? Fire the kids, tell your kids, hey, first thing first, fire department. Fire department before the police department, because the fire department has a bed,
Yeah.
water, food.
Yep.
They have the things that can help you, and they're designed to help you. The police
Yes, they
department
are.
is policy enforcers, right? So unless you come into them, they can help you, right? But it would be better suited for them to understand. Go to a fire department, volunteer fire department. Sometimes use a shelter. I would even tell my son, go to the women's shelter, right? Don't go to the men's shelter. Your boy, go to the women's shelter because women have a sympathy about them automatically,
Yeah, they will
right?
go right into action. You're right.
Mommy mode. Because we mommies.
Yes, right. And so that's what we gotta keep, show our children, teach them, have fun with teaching them. We gotten so, as a whole, so cute that we don't even teach our kids anything no more because we too good to say we get to. I don't take them up there no more. We don't do that. We don't do this. Da, 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 da. We stopped. So
Let
once
me.
we stopped,
Yeah.
it stopped. as a whole, not all of us.
That's true. Let me tell you what, I had such a proud mommy moment yesterday. My daughter called me and asked me could she go to the museum with her cousin. I said, girl, yes. But because I take them to the museums, we pack lunches and I take them to the museums. We'll go to the zoo. We go do different things and to remove them from the phones. They have phones, but I'm like, hey, we're not doing phones today. Like you have to take control and it's not necessarily control, but you want them to be able to use their brain, not be so dependent
Exactly.
upon the electronic. And we all are dependent on our electronic. We all are. But then you have to know when to stop, and the fact that they always ask me, like my my third child, she called me one day like, Mommy, can we go to the zoo? I was like, girl, yes. It's just it's the parents. And we have to reel it back in. We're raising them, we're teaching them. And again, a lot of the reasons why some don't teach their children safety and stuff because they got the phone. They feel like, oh, you got the phone, I can call you. No, because like you said, them phones die, they lose
Mm-hmm.
location,
Mm-hmm.
somebody can
They
hack
get
it.
wet.
You
They
just never,
break.
yeah, anything can happen. And so that's why it's important for you to teach them these things. And I love the fact that you said something about the fire department because they actually live there. So somebody is always at the fire department. They have food, they have shelter. They will try their best to get in contact with you, with their parents. So I like that. I really do.
Yeah, that's the
And they'll
thing.
be comfortable there because in the police department, you feel like you're going to jail.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
And plus, the police department, they only bringing in people that's been, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
trouble people. So, but that fire department thing is going to help,
And
And,
not only that, you got rec centers and libraries,
yeah. What
That's
was we
places
true.
saying?
like that. If these were
Yeah.
different safe havens for kids.
Yeah. Yeah, but what we saying with the fire department is for the extreme case because it's your 24-hour location.
Right.
Yeah.
It's 24 hours, so there's no getting around not being able to get seen or help and things like that. And bottom line, and sharing, and also sometimes sharing resources, having to say, hey, I'm the new neighbor. I'm the new neighbor.
That's true.
I would like to give you my telephone number, or once you get acquainted. Like my mom had a stroke, but because I'm acquainted with the neighbor, she was able to call me and say, call someone because I'm on the phone with your mom and her
Yes.
speech is slurring.
Yes.
Those things, right? We got to get back to being able to
Knowing your neighbor.
communicate with one another at a high level with
Yeah.
honor and respect to one another.
And that's what it's a comment that Molly said something about community. Um, the village is important. Anywhere I move to, I try making my business to speak to my neighbors, even if we don't
Right.
talk every day.
Right.
I talk to them. I let them know who I am. I let them know, my name. These are my children. If you see anything, please don't hesitate to tell me. And if you want me to do the same, I will. But if I'm around you, and I will look out for your children.
See?
Anybody that is around me, they're my children. I don't care if I birth them or not.
And
But
see,
why you tell me not to open the door for my neighbors?
huh?
I told you that?
Yes, it was on in November. It was at 11 o'clock at night when the snow was on the ground. You told me.
Oh, because I ain't look, because you you don't talk to them, so you can't do that.
Oh,
You
no,
said
no.
what is my neighbors? It was snow on the ground. It was cold, and they got locked out their house, and they was knocking on my door, right, to help to use the phone. They didn't know nobody's number again because her phone was
No,
like
I said don't let them in the house, but you can let them use the phone.
they didn't know nobody's number. But I did because it was cold. I said sit down. The lady had a brace on her leg, and it was a
Oh,
nice.
it was a lady. See,
It
I
was a
didn't
nice
know that.
little old white lady, and I figured I could take her. If she tried to act funny, I could whoop her ass, right? So I was like, you come
But let
in.
me yeah, I didn't know it was a lady. But let me check. Let me read the comments. Oh, it's a lot we missed. Okay, so Alan was like, I would have been borrowing belts from people to whoop it. Oh, that's the boy that stole the car. And Slicky said they don't give a fuck. Shalita said, Amen. Good morning, Shalita. Molly said they just asking Google. And Alice said, first of all, we don't know all the kids of the world. We can only control our kids, not other kids. Molly
Hold
said,
on, time's up. Somebody say we don't know all the kids of the world. Yes, we do know all the kids of the world. We know all they ass need some goddamn direction, some knowledge, some teachings. We know the kids of the world. It's these funky ass parents we don't know.
Yeah, true. Well, but they big kids too. We all big kids, you know. All of us are big. Everybody are big kids. Just how you
I'm
deal
not.
with it.
I'm an
You're
adult.
right. And
You're an
sometimes
adult,
people-
and you have a little Jamon in there.
He dead.
No, he ain't.
sometimes as adults too, let's be honest. Sometimes as adults, we portray playground behavior.
And you
Really?
should
Even
have
as
time for
adults.
playground. Sometimes you have to play. We
No,
forget that.
in a negative way.
Oh
We
yeah,
adults
yeah.
and we act like kids sometimes,
Oh, true.
and
Yeah.
that ain't right.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
You know, and when we
'Cause
teaching
I
now,
was just, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
okay.
Because I was just lying.
You know what? Anybody playing with you? Let me get back to these comments. Molly said we couldn't use calculators. Yep, they would not let us use calculators.
sure enough,
They
wouldn't.
did not.
But they can use them now
Yeah.
because they
Them,
making
what they
their
call
brain
them
mush.
TI 18s or 7, some
I
nonsense.
got kicked out of class because I told the teacher, this is what they made it for. When times get tough. I
You
swear to
see
God.
with time to get tough.
Yes.
No, he did say the
Look,
calculator thing.
Look, the way they done changed the math now, I be sitting here looking like, who taught y'all this? This is not what it is.
I got sent out the class because I told the teacher the calculators was made for when times get tough.
He said that's funny because this timetables is getting tough, huh?
Right. That is hilarious. Look,
And
was he
it's
lying?
No,
Dude.
no, I wasn't lying. That's what we was doing. We was doing 3-digit timetables.
And then, look, Sesame Street did teach us that, did it?
I said the calculator was for when these times get tough. And the teacher looked and was like, Jamal,
Timetables is tough, damn it, teacher.
we was doing 3-digit timetables, and I said these calculators was made for when
That
times
is
get
hilarious.
tough. The teacher looked at me.
We could take a whole sheet
The
of paper and we
class
had to write it out with
The-
every number, and we had to do that. You right. When we had those 3-digit timetables, it'd be a line here, line there for each number that you try to multiply, and the line for that. Show your work. Show your whole sheet of paper.
This how you know the math was that tall. This tall tale Thursday. This was a tall tale. This how you know they was lying with that math. It's gonna be easy, right? It's easy. We're gonna do 3-digit multiplication today. It should be easy, right? Here comes the lie. Everybody get this way you know they lying right here. And we're gonna hand you a scratch sheet of paper. What can you scratch paper for if it's gonna be easy?
Right.
Scratch sheet of
I
paper.
shouldn't be itching if it's gonna be easy.
You shouldn't be itching.
Because
Scratch.
once it get hard, you start scratching. You be like,
You're scratching your head.
Scratch sheet of paper. You
It was
bite
so
your
crazy.
and you gotta go on in that scratch sheet of paper. Right, you trying to figure it out. You're like, nigga, it's a scratch paper because I'm gonna be scratching my head.
Trying to figure out how to do it.
But you had this one kid that be in class and know all this. You like,
That was me. That was me.
It was me too.
But I would help. But I would help people too. I wouldn't just not help
They
them. I
would
would help
take my
everybody.
paper. Look, one of the professors that come on, that a girl that I went to school with, she said Althea helped us pass because we would take her work and pass it around the class.
Oh.
I don't know how I would have passed history. She said because Althea was the only one in the history class doing the work. Professor Thomas, Katina Thomas, she would tell you, I always did my work, did it first, and I lay my head down.
Oh, you did? No, I didn't lay my head down. I would go if I see somebody struggling. I would ask if I can go help, and I wouldn't give them the answer, but I would help them find it.
They would ask me for help. If they needed help, I would help them. You know,
You see the look on my face, you already know I knew how to do the work, but I wasn't trying to do it all day long.
Right.
I was like,
Right.
oh, hello, I know how
you
to do
wanted
this.
to play.
No,
You
I
wanted
wanted to get. No, I find it that you can enjoy life far more once you do the work, right?
Yeah.
And so I looked at it like this: we're doing this math. They invented a calculator for some reason. Somebody
Right.
had us in mind, but the teacher wanted to add more wrinkles to my brain. Jamon, you got a 94 on the last time. Yeah, it took me. I don't want a 94. I want a quick 100 with this calculator right fast.
A quick 100. Lord.
You do the work, and then you disrupting the rest of the class.
That was me.
And then that's why you.
Because I'll do the work and I'll come up and be like, y'all ain't finished? Let's
Aw.
try these calculators.
You telling the people cheat. You can't tell the people to cheat. You can't do that. But I got another video I want to share. Molly, can we cue up the other video? We talking. I forgot I had 2 more videos.
He does it. My papa does it.
Come on.
All of it.
Yeah.
He does all of it.
All of it. Pawpaw.
He teaches me how to sing
Sing. Yeah.
and worship the Lord.
Come on, yeah. Pawpaw. Pawpaw do that. Yeah.
He did it. He did everything to me
All the time.
all day long. He's good. He can walk without the walk.
Come on, Kay.
Walk without the walk. He's just not that old.
Yeah.
He gotta eat, take his pills all day long.
Gotta take his pill. He gotta take them pills. Thank you, sir.
I'm laughing because the little boy is giving thanks to his pop. He said, Pop taught me how to do this. Pop taught me how to sing. Pop took me to church. And he Pop where is the Pops and the big mamas? That's what we also miss. This next generation is missing
the
too.
strip club.
Cause that's what I was about to say.
You said they at the strip club. Hey, Angel, don't be doing that. I would help people in elementary school. Once we got to high school and middle school, you was all on your own, man.
Oh, Weezy, you lying. You ain't helping nobody, Weezy. You lying.
No.
Yes, I did.
I helped in junior high. If you wasn't smart in elementary school, I looked at you and your parents. That's on them over there.
You know what?
No,
When I got
I
to
helped
junior
all
high
the way up
school,
in
I
high
cared.
school.
I got to junior high school, I cared, right? A little. I cared. I got to high school, I was back to elementary school mindset. What? You don't read?
I liked because I excelled in high school because I was around older kids because I was in advanced placement classes. So I was in the 9th grade in class with 11th graders, and some sing, because I was in advanced placement. When it came to math, history, and English, I was in the AP class. I was proud of myself, and then I would get the people help, and then after I do my work and stuff, then I could fight. I could do whatever it is I do.
You can fight.
Yeah,
You
I
know
used to
what?
fight between classes real
There was
quick.
no good trajectory on her future.
Cause she can fight. Let me finish these comments, y'all. Come on, she can fight. Let's
Between
see.
classes.
Right.
I never
Okay.
got some good.
Let me hold on. Let's see. Let me tell my mom no now. I don't want not going to my ass whooped grown or not. Alan said my kids have no choice, but all parents ain't the same. Some parents are friends, not parents. Molly said that's why it takes a village. Slicky said or music. Alan said what I'm saying is a lot of young parents want their kids to be gangsters, hustlers, thoughts, and ratchet. It starts with the parent. All parents are not like us. Yes, that's true. Molly said, I never had a babysitter. Whoever was the oldest in charge. That's what I'm saying. I was the oldest. I was a damn babysitter.
I was the oldest too.
I ain't had no
I was
babysitter.
babysitting me. I'm 10 years old, babysitting me and my 2 younger sisters. But but my 10-year-old sister came behind me, couldn't babysit my 1 younger sister.
Ain't
I'm
that
like,
something?
I'm babysitting because she ain't got sense. I'm like, well, damn.
Well, give her the damn cent. Anyway, Slicky said, well, I got a story about a friend police.
That's funny.
Molly said shoes. Alan said facts. We latchkey kids. Don't open the door and answer the phone right. Alan also said, yeah, in my neighborhood, we talk and link often. We are a community. Everyone knows each other. Kids, and every year we have a block party for new neighbors and families. That's so nice. That's cool.
dope.
That's how it used to
Dope.
be. That's how it used to be.
Block
They're
party.
keeping tradition alive.
Yeah, that's how it used to be.
Sure did.
Lee said that's funny. Alan said Lou, a savage, had that lady in the coat. I didn't know it was a lady. I didn't know that was a lady that was at her door. Lee said we were those kids. Rico said, hey, morning, Matt. Show, what's up? Alan said they don't even teach cursive. They really don't. They don't teach cursive.
They don't teach their children how to write in cursive.
No, they don't.
And it's because, guess what? Writing connects with your brain. And when you write, you're putting the script on paper, which is also scripting in
Help
your
with
mind.
your memory. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And so they only want you to remember
what they
commercial.
want you to remember.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
Yes,
text and everything. When you text,
program.
that does not help you because, like Jamal said, you're not using your fine motor skills to connect to your brain. That's what it
Exactly.
is. But I'm teaching mine. Best believe that. Lee said the long version. He talking about math. Alan said, "I hated that fucking multiplication chart."
That multiplication chart was of the devil.
He said, he also said, I love math and reading. Lee said, question, who was the first slave to learn to count? All of them. First slave to learn to count.
They would learn how to count when they was back in Africa before they,
I know this
came, or the indigenous people,
I know
wherever
this
they was, they already learned their own metric system. Whoever the people was.
I didn't like the number 8, right? On
Really?
the timetable chart. On the timetable chart.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like the number 8. I was like, 8 is funky as fuck.
No, my favorite number was 0. Because 0 times
Everything.
anything is 0.
And 1 too. 1 times anything is that other number.
Is the
Mine
one.
was 5. 5.
Yeah, that was
10,
easy.
15,
Uh-huh. You were so crazy.
All of it was
hold on.
3, 6, 9.
The other one was 7 because I'm a guy. 7, like in football. 7, 14, 21, 28. That was 7s and 5s. We had and 2s. We had basketball 2 points.
Yeah.
2 for basketball. 5
yeah, that's true. That's
5
true.
for money. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Yeah.
35,
Don't
40.
forget 3. Don't forget 3, 6, 9.
Ain't nobody had no fucking 3 in the hood. We did not use the number 3 like that. Don't forget 3.
Girls, but we multiplied it and divided everything by 3.
No, the fuck we did. We had coupons.
Look, y'all so crazy. Hold on. Let me finish the comments, y'all.
Love you, Reese, but we had coupons.
We didn't have no coupons.
That's how we divided by 3.
Right.
My mother used to hand me that 30% off.
Right. Here, count that. And it better be right, and you better bring my change. Look.
Right.
Okay, so I see. Look, Angel, she said, "Damn it, Weezy, you ain't helped me. You said you know how to do this." Okay, so she said we was in 6th grade. You said, Angel, how you asking for help and you helping people? I'm just saying, Mr. Powell was rough. He was. Oh, I remember that conversation. She was helping other people and then asking me for help. Alan said, "Nuh-uh." No, but Angel was good, but Mr. Powell he did not play with us. Mr. Powell, Mr. Pace. Alan said, "This is what you call being rich. That unconditional love from your kids." He's referring to the video with the young man, the little boy, so handsome. Kenneth, hey Kenneth, Molly, what it do? Weezy in the house. Angel said, "Y'all, Weezy really did help people. I'm just messing with her." Kenneth said, "Max show great rising." Lee said, "Yep." Alan said, "I was in performing arts school, so we didn't do traditional high school curriculum. So I excel in band, marching bands, music theory, and drama class." That's because you're creative. You're an artist.
School for recess and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I could draw.
But see, you learn through. That's what we forget. We learn through doing. Sometimes kids can't just sit there and do. You have to participate. Kenneth said, "I'm doing calligraphy." Oh wow. Alan said his was 5 and 2 for him. He was counting by doing 5s and 2s. Lee said Lee liked the 8. He said his was the 8.
Oh, he's a smart ass. That one.
Yeah.
Oh, you a genius. No, if you know your 8 timetable, like I like the 8.
I did. I knew all my timetables.
Oh, that's what I knew. I was
y'all
like,
crazy.
Somebody fucking up the money. I was like, they fucking up the money. Can we get to recess with these 8s?
Like for real. And Kenneth said English and writing are my favorite. That's why I like production and Angel laugh. So that's all. Oh, wait, one more comment just popped up. Hold on. Let me see. Lee, Infinity and Beyond. Oh, that's why you got to Infinity and Beyond. Y'all so crazy.
Oh, when you turn it to sideways.
The infinity symbol.
My favorite, if you could skate a figure 8.
Oh, if you could skate.
Circle that goes around upon itself. That was Schoolhouse Rock. That would teach a child. Schoolhouse Rock, Fat Albert and the Gang, and Schoolhouse Rock. Nobody say. If you didn't get Fat Albert and the Gang, Schoolhouse Rock, and Sesame Street, you wasn't getting out.
Sure did.
We had the Electric Company. The kids don't Pepco.
What's the other one?
Pepco and Tomato.
The one that used to come on in the morning. Great Space Coaster.
Don't forget the New Zoo Review. Freddie the Frog and Charlie the Owl. Henrietta.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
It's the
Yep.
new zoo review. Tell me about it. You remember Gary Gazoo? Gary Gazoo?
Yeah, Gary Gnu.
Gazoo.
Yeah.
Gary Gnu.
Yeah, there's no good news like good
Oh.
news unless you're with Gary.
He said
That's cute.
kind of stuff during the week. You know, Katina would take. We used to come to school and laugh.
But you know what? I'm pretty sure all that stuff is on YouTube. We can pull all that stuff up.
Yeah, but how come How come it's not on regular TV for our children to see?
Because the goal, the mission is to make things brighter and faster and fun. As technology increases, everything speeds up. If you notice, we have shorter attention spans now. So now they have to make video clips 15 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds. You know, you got to put as much as you can in a 2-minute clip, or somebody's going to leave.
I can't watch cartoons in the morning. I used to be able to watch cartoons
because we had a higher attention span. Everything is different, and it is by design. But it's your job to teach your children how to be able to pay attention. Because now everything is fast paced. They want to throw everything at you and get you to hear and do and see what they want you to do very quickly. And then it's programming because subconsciously you're taking everything in, but you don't know you're taking it in consciously. So
I'm doing good.
That's all.
I was speaking to her.
We are still able to teach our children and show the community what we need to do. We just have to do it.
I was speaking to her. I'm looking to see you. Speak to you too, bro. Hey.
Have to do it.
Gotta do
what Alan said.
Let me see.
I go to the library. I go to the library so much and spend time. And don't be afraid to take your children to. Listen, people, y'all be crying about it's hot. Tell your kids be outside talking about it's hot. Well, guess what? The library got air conditioning.
Man, they got air conditioning. They got water fountains. They got.
That's what you got. See, don't even tell them to read a book because that's gonna run them away. Tell them the library got air conditioning and they'll let y'all chill in there.
Then and they got computers.
Yes. So then when they get in there, they're going to have to go get a book to fucking help them operate on that computer. And the librarian is going to help them. It's knowing how to trick them back into being smart.
Yeah.
Because they enjoy being fucking dumb. And they think that's intellectually sound. Like, no. You fucking sound stupid.
Okay, let me.
They don't know what a key card catalog is. You know how
they don't.
Look up stuff. I bet you they don't. It's at the fingertips. They don't even know how to turn a page no more.
Oh, mine do. Everywhere I move, I have a bookshelf. I have books all the time in my house. I don't play that. Okay, so these comments, Alice said we still had classes, but not like other schools. We did Black History, all math classes reading. Lee said New View Review. He was calling the show New View Review.
New Zoo Review.
He said View. Okay.
No, it was the New Zoo Review.
Alan said, I remember Scholastic News and Highlights, Riki Tiki Rock. Oh, yep, I remember that. HR Puffin stuff. I remember that one. HR Puffin stuff. Jedi. And Alan said, anime changed cartoons. Adult cartoons destroy kids' cartoons. Cartoons should be more strictly for kids. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true.
We had stuff like the Little Rascals that wasn't cartoons. We still were Little Rascals, Our Gang, Abbott and Costello. The satire.
But that was now cartoon.
So Alice said, I'm not mad they changed that key card shit. I hated carrying that card to fire down. But man, what? Well, you had to go in that drawer. Key
card catalog.
Man.
Library in elementary school.
Yeah.
We had library time. And they don't do that. They don't even do that in elementary. They cut out recess, I heard.
No, they still have it. They still have it. They do. It's just not as long. So they might get 20 minutes or 30 minutes. But yeah, they still have recess in elementary school. Yeah, they have gym. But what it is, they change so much stuff. So in middle school, I think the 6th graders still get recess. But I think all the kids, you're supposed to have a break to go outside. And I think that's why these kids being active in school, because they don't have no way to let their energy go. Lee said subliminal is the new mind screw.
Yep.
Wow. I got one more video to show. Molly, you want to show the last video?
Look how good God is to me. I got a brand new COVID mask.
All right, man.
You need one anywhere. You need one on this part of town. Like stinking and shit. When you walk past somebody, be like, "Where my mask at?"
You crazy.
All right, I got one more video, y'all. Check this out.
Oh, this joint is
2.5 days later, and then. Hey, what's going on?
It's mine, Daddy. Noah keeps taking away from me.
Noah, give it back.
No.
Noah, give it back.
No.
I said give it back now. Noah. Larry, what the hell are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Larry, you can't just.
Oh, Larry. Oh, are you all right? How did
Larry.
Where's Alan and DJ Slicky Woo Boo? That's right up here. They alley.
Right, everybody getting slapped.
They fucking everybody up. Larry get.
Righto. What's going on here? Oh,
sir, I'm arrested. Oh, hurry up.
2.5 grand later, and then.
The caption is, if they mess with your little girl, this is what you get.
Uh-huh. That's serious though. He said he loved this shit. Alan said,
I'm in here checking my.
be like fiction 345.6780. Left. You be like, where the hell is the damn book, man? And sometimes somebody be done got the book before you got to it, so you went all the way over there for nothing.
I'm here checking my blood pressure.
The last video that we just saw now. What do you think about that? Was that too graphic? Was that too violent?
No, that was funny. I do that to people in my mind. I don't actually go around slapping people, but in my mind, I do.
Yeah, in my mind, I be slapping the hell out of a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes some people need to be smacked.
Look, I don't need to go to jail. I have children to take care of, so instead of me slapping the taste out of people's mouths, I just look at them and slap them 50 times in my mind and walk off. I ain't got time.
Like Three Stooges.
So how do I get my?
He said, "Hey Larry, what the hell?" He smacked that little boy like, "You pushed my daughter down." Then the father came over there.
Everybody.
Yeah, he was, because everybody was jumping up to get beat down. He was smacked down.
All right, so my blood pressure is low. 95.
Your blood pressure low?
Yeah, 95/74.
Yeah, both numbers under 100. Yeah. 74 is up because it should be like 60, but the 95, well, they change it. It always change. And I noticed white people blood pressure and black people blood pressure, whatever blood pressure we run at, everybody's different.
Yeah, we got different because we got different stresses. We got different stresses in life.
What's your normal blood pressure? Because that's a great blood pressure.
It's supposed to be, I think it was 120/60.
No, what's his regular blood pressure?
My regular blood pressure is around that, but I always double check. I always check my shit. I'm conscious of my health and shit like that. I'm conscious. You want to know the truth? I like to do it, right? I like doing the.
You like to have sex
with the right person for me, right? But just know, like I'm not free dicking out here. Now,
you know what?
So I like to have my health. I like to be healthy. I like to, because it's a part of I don't want to be a complaint. I don't want to be when I be seen again. Oh my God, what do you want? I want to be like, hey, Javon. Even if she don't want it no more, it's like that was one good ass ride. At least I'm like ranked like a roller coaster. I don't want to be like, Scooby Doo.
But you know what? If sex brings the blood pressure down.
No, fellas should use sex as a point of going to the fucking gym, eating right, not even going, whatever the fuck you want to do. Listen, women want to be massaged on the interior for quite some time.
Wait a minute.
If you only got like a 1 minute interior massage level with you, you need to figure some shit out.
Javon, you know Carlton Morrell, right? Big Carlton, the heathen. Yeah. He said that when we call women, he said when men call women bitches, it stands for something. It stands for bitter in the cooch, bitter in the clit hormones.
1136.
He said that's what it stands for.
It's hot.
Bitter in the clit bitter in the clit hormone.
Isn't it funny? I just saw one of the librarians.
Right. Okay. So
that's why we ain't getting sex. We bitter. We bitter in the clit, and that sets off them hormones. That's what bitch stands for. We're not calling y'all bitch. We're using it as an adjective. It means you bitter in the clit hormones.
Okay, let me read the comments real quick. Oh, that's what that means. He said, "I love OHSs." I also said I want to do that shit in real life. Sometimes I smack myself like that. Self-reflection is always a smack in the face. Yeah.
Who smacked themselves?
He said he wants to do that sometimes. Alan, shoot, I do that shit too sometimes. Anyway, he also said it could be because you're walking that it may be a little high. He also said that went left real fast. He needs to be here tomorrow. Right, Jamal be all over the place. He said, slap yourself 50 times in your mind. Woo, I'm glad you didn't knock yourself into a coma. Lee said he'd rather slap them. He'll get hit.
Don't slap my ass, but don't slap my face. Yeah, don't touch my face. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
I got too much to lose. You slap my ass, I already lost one cheek.
That's funny.
You play too much. You play too much.
That's funny. Left cheek, right cheek.
I'm just left cheek.
Left cheek, right thigh. That's what it is.
Left cheek, right thigh. Okay. What about left thigh, right thigh? It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. We're coming to the time to end, to get to closing. So as I do always, you guys, what you got going on?
I'm in the streets.
Jamal,
anybody looking for a comedian that know how to host? Hey, I'm about to talk some shit. Hey, anybody?
You don't know you ain't. Hurry up.
Anybody looking for a host that can host and knows how to promote and market to a particular area? Hit me up. If you're really trying to do the damn thing for real, you will work too. But we'll make it happen. September 9th, I'll let y'all know. I got a show I just got booked for September 9th. I'll let y'all know.
Oh, good.
September the 9th, okay. That's what's done.
I'll get y'all the address by the next time I get on the show sometime next week.
Okay, well, you know you're welcome back anytime, Jamal.
No doubt.
For me, we're just in the writing process right now. We are planning another event, I believe in August and September, but we're working off the details to see if we're going to do it or not. But yeah, that's all we're doing. We have this Red Vision. We have things on YouTube on the Red Vision TV and Red Vision Cinema. Out there, bless up. So yeah, just check us out. And under the Bruce Wiggins.
All right, and that's for me, girl. If you ain't got it, go on and get it. But tonight I'm going to be at the Black Diamond Lounge in Silver Spring. Y'all come out and have a good time. The food is awesome.
You breaking up, Reezy?
What you say?
You say you're gonna be at Black Diamond Lounge tonight?
Black Diamond Lounge in Silver Spring, Maryland. Tonight, 8:30 to 10:30 is the show time. It's a good diner. Black Diner, the chef that did the Black Diamond Lounge is the same one that does Entice on Mondays. On Monday night, Entice in Adams Morgan. The food was good. So if you missed that free tasting, it was good. Everybody showed up and cut out. It was good for the food, free food. But
you know I ain't telling you know they show up when they say free and food. 2 words they show up for: free and food.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they together.
Food,
exactly. It don't even matter. Niggas that show up just to say it tastes nasty.
They showed up a cutout, and so that's what they do.
Reese.
Yes.
Alan said he may not make it tomorrow. He may do a breakfast catering gig, so he might not be on the show tomorrow. Lee said oxtail tacos.
He got some oxtail tacos. Who the fuck?
Black Diamond Lounge. They specialize in Latino and Caribbean or African food.
Oxtail tacos.
And it was the bomb. Wow. Instead of the shredded
y'all folded anything in that fucking burrito bread.
Look, I'm trying to tell y'all. And they had this stuff called Rasta pasta. with just the vegetables and pasta. That was awesome. I never had Rasta pasta before. I said, this is delicious. So, and then you can add lamb to the Rasta pasta. They even had lamb. I said
lamb. Next, what's next? Lamb tacos.
They probably had fish tacos, and then D Sharp said the black salmon or the blackened salmon. He said it was awesome. He said he fell in love with it. I don't eat seafood. I'm allergic. But he said everybody that got the food and the presentation was nice. I was like,
that's why I ain't show up. I don't show up to shit that say it's free.
No, this is Black Diamond Lounge.
I don't give a fuck. I'm bougie as fuck right now. Free. I don't do free.
Black Diamond Lounge wasn't free, boo boo.
You better start doing free.
Free.
I don't do free.
Get that networking in.
Hold on. I don't do free. I'll go if the event is free. I don't like to do free food because motherfuckers be like, I'm giving it. I done seen too much fuck shit with free.
Oh. Well, this is good. Chef Kiki, #1. Okay, and then I have on the 15th. Y'all can log in.
There ain't no damn op.
It's a free show on the 15th, Jamal. It's free. You log in. It's a Zoom comedy show. Philip Page is hosting.
Okay.
Philip Page presents.
Philip Page, that's my guy. He good. He good to go.
Yes. Philip Page. He look like Patrice O'Neal. That's who.
No, he don't. No, he don't. No, he don't.
He remind me of Patrice O'Neal.
You be giving people too many fucking props and be boosting their head up. Tell their ass the truth.
Anyway.
He heavy set.
So Patrice O'Neal was.
That's what they got in common. They got heavy set. They don't look alike.
Anyway, that's on the 15th, but on the 29th, the cabaret retirement party. That's the big one.
I'm going to that. I'm going to that. I already know it's gonna be some good old freaky deaky going on in there.
Storm and Norman's the DJ. The food is going to be lit. They're gonna have all kinds of cuisines.
Oh, Storm and Norman gonna be in there?
Storm and Norman is the DJ. Yep,
it's gonna be cool.
Hey, for real. Stacy Carver and Clarence Nixon.
I seen that.
Other one.
And a host of others.
I mean, other people that would want to get up there do some time. You're welcome to get up there do some time.
What show is this? Oh, it's a free show.
No, it's not. It's $30. They can't give it to you free.
Hold on, time's out. It's $30 and you still get some time. You can go in and do some time. Oh, hell no.
It's $30. If you know the host, you can do some time.
Hello, I'm not. Just understand me. No.
I mean,
it's $30.
Yeah.
They charging. I'm just as experienced as everybody on that. And I'm just saying, I'm just as experienced. Like, I don't mean to be acting like I'm like that, but I do it too. So I'll be damned if you going, not you, Reese. You're my sister. Hush your mouth. This is for people. I'll be damned if you going to hire me for free or my sister, Reese. We don't come for free, motherfucker. Talking about it's $30 and I'll give you some time. No, give me some money and some time.
True. Hold on. Before we get out of here, let me read the comments real quick. Lee said, okay. Alan said he'll tune in tomorrow if he don't make it in. Angel said, all shit, oxtail tacos. Alan said, I hate when they say oxtail. He said, it's cow tails, which it is. It is the tails of the cow, but they call it oxtail. Lee said the food is heavenly.
It's the bootleg version. I'm listening.
You know what? He said the food is heavenly. Kenneth said lamb is so good. Alan said he made lamb burgers last night. I know those were good.
This nigga had some Murray.
He didn't let me finish telling the stuff where I'm gonna be.
So. Oh, my bad. Shit. He run a whole show. Tell it tomorrow. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, okay. I can keep it for tomorrow. You're right. Because it seemed like I done picked up some speed, gaining momentum. So that's good.
I'm talking with y'all tomorrow too.
Shouts out to my girl, the Gwen Factor, because on the 19th, that's the Saturday, that's the other poolside party on the 19th. So, and that's a birthday bash for all the Leos.
All right.
It's Gwen's birthday poolside party bash.
Somebody pick me up, and then I'll go.
He said you gotta give you go. All right, look. You gotta do some work when you go over there mess around with Gwen. Oh, the poolside party. The comedians get in for free, but you got to still pay for your food because it's
that ain't a problem.
The food and drink. That's $20.
That
you got to pay $20 for
bad.
food and drink.
That ain't bad.
So, yeah. So that's
how much
that's all.
Swim? How much it costs to swim? How big is that pool?
You can swim free. The only thing you got to pay for if you're a comedian, you have to pay for $20 for your food.
Yeah, no doubt.
And if you bringing somebody with you, they got to pay the regular price. Only the comedian get the break.
I'll make sure the comic I bring is also a comic. Or the person I bring is also a comic.
A comedian. Yeah. And that's the 19th. That's the Saturday. From 4, doors open at 4, from 4 to 10. But showtime is from
August
6
the 19th?
to 8.
August the 19th?
Yeah, it's a Saturday, yeah. But showtime is from 6 to 8. That's the showtime. Other than that, everybody swimming and eating and all that stuff.
She should have invited young Black Sexy. She should have had Black Handsome on that motherfucker show.
Who's Black Handsome? That's you?
Who else?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I only look at one person in the mirror. Only like one man.
Me. OMG. And that's how it's supposed to be.
I'm cool with other dudes, but I only like me.
I like men and women. I can say they're both pretty. I can say a man is handsome and a woman is beautiful.
I like women. I love my son. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I love my daughter. Outside of that, like males, outside of my son, niggas is cool. You got nothing from me. I'm a plug. I need a socket. That's how we make light.
OMG. Goodbye, y'all.
That's how we make light. Love y'all. See y'all. Talk to y'all.
Love y'all. Love y'all. Peace.